Or will he become another victim on the Capitan knockout streak? Zatout in the gold and black. The Algerian with 77 career wins. The champion in the white. Capitan looking for career win number 145.
Zatout's doing a good job of taking center circle, not allowing Capitan to back him up. Needs to be a little bit more active here, starting with the feints. I like the feints, but Capitan's starting to get that read. He's starting to be a little bit more active. Needs to earn that respect from Capitan.
Just keep an eye on the guard of Capitan, how he tends to drop the hands, particularly the right hand. Let's see if Zatout can capitalize on that. Nice high check there from Mehdi.
I think he's relying on his head movement. You can see how he drops his hands down by his waist. He's a very confident striker, Michael. And you can see that in the swagger that he's got. And he relies on his eyes to see the punches coming.
What else would he rely on?
Instinct?
Still your eyes to see them.
He's got that much experience. He can sense when the punches are coming and he will evade.
We saw that against Alverde Ramazanov, who had as much more reach than Zatout, and the way that Capitan, you're right, could evade those punches, then rally back.
See, look at that. He knows where Zatout wants to throw the punch, and his block is there even before the shot even comes off the body of Zatout.
Zatout said he is not afraid to go toe-to-toe with Capitan. Capitan called him out, said, let's do it. But so far, just a filling out process, fake, and then switches legs to the back leg. Nicely done from Capitan.
That was nice. Caught the body kick, went to the body, went up top. I love the way Capitan mixes in his shots. He's like almost equal between head, body, and leg shots. And he answered nicely with a light right hand there.
It's a good counter right hand from Capitan that momentarily rattled the jaw of Mehdi Zatout. Under a minute remaining, first round set for 5 of this World Championship bout. Second of our triple main event tonight, Dragon.
Lots of feints coming from Zatout, though. I like that. Just a little beat on him. Because you can see the way, because you're right, he does drop his hands. But to do that, he also, when he punches, they come at a different angle. So it's not like a typical Thai fighter who has that high guard the entire time. By dropping his hands down by his waist, he's punching from a different angle that Zatout might not be able to see. Look at that. His head is always moving. It's just instinctual. It's a reaction from Capitan to get his head off the center line and then come back with a counter shot.
Once again, folks, this is scored round by 3 judges circle side on this 10-point must system. You'll give the winner of the round 10 points. The less dominant fighter gets 9 points. Fake there from Zatout. Looks for the counter. Nice little quarter angle turn off the left hook from Mehdi Zatout. Into the first, we go to the towels. Let us know your thoughts across social media at One Championship.
That was a good first round. I like the way that Zatout was utilizing the feints, and he's seen the reaction that he's getting out of Capitan. You can see just there at the end, in those last seconds of the first round, he threw that push kick, and Capitan reached his hands down by his waist. Now, if Zatout can pick up on that and start faking the push kicks, getting Capitan to drop those hands, he might be able to find an opening up near the head, and that's what he needs to do. He needs to capitalize on those moments where Capitan has his hands down by his waist.
Mitch, I'm unofficially going to go a 10-all first round as we're set for 5. How do you see it?
I would go 10-9 Capitan.
Okay, 10-9 says the Dragon. Your thoughts, folks, wherever you're watching in 154 countries around the world. It's One Championship Revolution from inside the Singapore Indoor Stadium. A government-mandated 500 people inside the house tonight, enjoying every moment of it.
10-10 is kind of a cop-out.
You'll keep.
It really is.
But do not forget, that said, we cannot have a draw in one Super Series. So even if on your scorecard it's a draw, you've got to pick a winner.
I like that 3-2 combination from Zatout. I'd like to see him go to the body as well. Yep, like just there with that knee. Throw that 3-2, add some kicks. Zatout's being active.
It's these nice little pirouettes he's doing, the quarter angle turns to escape the follow-throughs from Capitan. I'm enjoying it from Mehdi Zatout so far. Don't forget, folks, coming up next, Christian Lee defends the lightweight championship of the world against O'Grayur. An uppercut there from Capitan and knee to the midsection.
Zatout also landed a nice little left hook there. As Capitan came in with his hands down, he was able to come over the top. spoke about on the walk.
Overhand right from Zatout. Here's another one from Mehdi.
Those close quarter shots, man. They could just stick their foot inside a tire and just start throwing hands because it's so dangerous inside that pocket for Capitan.
Just a warning from Olivia Cost not to catch and counter, not permitted under kickboxing rules. Capitan comes forward. Nice evasion. Mehdi Zatout leaned back like Fat Joe and looked to counter. Body, head. Nice two-punch combination. Round kick from Mehdi, then covers up, shrugs him off. Solid work from Mehdi.
Yeah, Mehdi's looking sharp here in the second.
It's that nice turning left hook again. And the step through knee. The right hand was off target, unfortunately.
Zatout has beautiful lateral movement. You can see him. He goes both left and right with lateral movement. It really is spectacular. And those feints in the first kind of gave him an idea of the movement of Capitan. I'd like to see him keep going back to it. But standing in the pocket like that, that's dangerous with one punch, man.
1 minute remaining. Good round from Mehdi. Glances towards his corner momentarily. Hook to right hand. Another hook there, but too long, too wild from Capitan. Mehdi shoots in a combo.
See at the end of the combination, Mehdi's dropping his hands too. That's dangerous right there. I like the swag. I like the confidence that he's showing, but dropping your hands at the end of a combination like that, if Capitan closes that distance quick, it's going to open him up to something.
This is turning into an intriguing matchup for the Bantamweight Championship of the World. Step through knee to the sternum there from Mehdi. Flick to the groin, but Mehdi's okay to go on. Nice left hand, not enough mustard behind it though. Jab to overhand right from Mehdi, eats a leg kick. Counters off the leg kick, does Capitan. Referee Olivia Cost keeping it clean. But around. Body shot from Capitan. Mehdi with the left hand, just needs a touch more power. But you know what, Dragon? Unofficially, I'm going to end that round to Mehdi Zatout.
Big call there from Cervello. Look at this, Mehdi coming forward, but not a lot of these shots are landing clean. That one there, that left hand landed, that straight, but Capitan went back, caught the kick.
It wasn't laced with power. You're scoring it to Capitan, Dragon?
I'm going to go 10-10.
10-10 it is. All right, third round set for 5. Folks, your thoughts, let us know at One Championship. Do you have it for Mehdi Zatout? Do you have it for Capitan?
All right, ready?
So far, Mitch and I have it an even contest after 2. Jab 2 from Mehdi. There's a right-hand counter from Capitan. Mehdi step through knee. There's that nice hook, that time off the right glove. Switch up round kick from Mehdi. He's got the speed over Capitan, doesn't have the power.
Yeah, and being the older man in there, he's looking really fast and sharp. Those 7 months paid dividends. And what we're also seeing from Mehdi is like a lot more power too. He's got some muscle. You know, in those 7 months, he added about 4 to 5 kilos of pure muscle. And we're seeing that, and it didn't slow him down at all.
Zatout seems to be oozing with confidence, gives a little nod to his corner saying, yep, I'm okay, all good here. Knees on the inside from Capitan, the defending champion. No clinching knees though, got to separate them, and Olivia Cost does. Olivia giving the instructions in Thai. He did live in Thailand for a long time, Olivia Cost, a former Muay Thai fighter himself. Still based back in his native France.
Guys.
No dumping.
Guys, stop with the pinch. Okay?
Here, Olivia saying stop with the clinching. It's not a Muay Thai bout. Good jab, sliding jolt jab there from Capitan. Outside leg kick from the jab. More clinching. Referee might dig into the back pocket to get the yellow card out if they're not careful.
It's the range at which they're striking at. They're so close together. They're so tight to each other that it's just natural reaction. They're both Muay Thai guys, so they are clinching up. They're locking horns. Nice dig into the body by Zatout, man.
Great kick there from Capitan. Catches the kick on the forearms. Counter right hand, step through knee, Capitan. Knee guard put on by Mehdi. Now to score so far again.
This entire match is ultra close. These guys are really going toe-to-toe with it. But we're also seeing that Mehdi is handling the power of Capitan with no problem. He doesn't seem to be hurt by any of these shots or slowing down. Look at it falling on the leg kick.
Oh, that tagged him!
That caught him. That changed his mind right there. Oh, he hit him again.
The knees wobbled like jelly momentarily on Mehdi Zatout. That's the power of Capitan. You can't play games. You can't drop your hands. Here comes Capitan. Could have been 10 knockouts in a row. 3 here in a row. 1 championship for Capitan.
That's what I said.
He's still showboating. He's still showboating.
Just what I said, he was handling the power. He gets clipped. Zatout's got to be careful. It's those close range exchanges, man, especially dropping your hands like that. You don't want to, you know, egg on Capitan when he carries that power in that right hand.
Mitch, you're putting the mods on people tonight. You did it to Ali Bari earlier about the head movement. And now you've done it to poor Mehdi Zatout. Into the round. Well, Capitan's round. 10-9 for Capitan on my unofficial scorecard. I'm sure yours, Mitch.
Yeah, definitely. Look at this. Oh, look at that. Mehdi was able to, he deflected the first right hand, but then that left hook followed it up, and that was the one that wobbled Zatout. But he does a good job. Look at that. Trying to frame out. Not a good job there, but boom! Right over the top of the frame. Look at that left hand. Snuffed right through. Zatout's got to keep those hands up. Keep them nice and tight because Capitan, man, he has some serious power. But that's also accuracy, the way that he came over the top with that left hand.
And Mehdi Zatout uses counter-striking. Can you withstand more of that tub-thumping power from knockout king, Capitan? Capitan swinging now. Oh, Zatout catches it, beautifully done. Right hand to the jaw, then a left hand to the liver.
That right hand was nice, landed by Zatout. We need to see more of that. You can definitely see after that third round, Zatout completely changed. Keeping his guard nice and high now, going forward.
That's the counter-striking we spoke about on Mehdi Zatout. Again, that nice little quarter turn off the hook there from Mehdi. Hands it down. Capitan calling him forward. Says, you want to play games? Let's do it, son. Let's do it inside a phone booth.
Mehdi Zatout does seem to be breathing pretty heavy, though. Those kicks are not coming with the same speed that they came in with the first 3. These are the championship rounds. This is the stuff that champions are made of right here.
Right hand again from Capitan. He loaded up on that one. Absolute rocket. Unfortunately for him, didn't land. Fortunate though for Mehdi. Capitan knee. There's another right hand, and Mehdi does a quick count of his teeth.
Oh, that right hand, Michael. You can see Zatout is starting to fade. He needs to start circling, get moving, get on his bicycle. I like how he's moving to the right, though. He's trying to circle away from the power of that right hand, but Capitan does such a good job of cornering his opponent. He cuts that angle off, pins you where you want, and then he sets up that right hand. He's psychologically trying to mesmerize you.
Again, caution for catching there. 1:15 remains. Leans back, counter right hand from Zatout. Capitan, after almost dropping Mehdi in the third round, is full of confidence here. Another catch, and there'll be a yellow card soon coming out. There's a lot of warnings for the catching. It comes from the Muay Thai where it is legal, but it's not under kickboxing rules. Ground kick, good counter there from Capitan. Body shot, belly button through the back. Mehdi's still here, Dragon, but Capitan turning on the power, backs him off with the right hand.
Yeah, you can see as this round has gone on, Mehdi's slowly been able to work his way back into it. He did not look as sharp in the beginning part of the fourth. He's starting to come back a little bit. The kicks are still a little bit labored. They're not really coming at the same speed, but those hands are looking good from Zatout. He needs to keep circling to his right, away from the power side of Capitan, and start to let go with those hands a little bit. See if he can work his way back in. Because those first 3 rounds, or at least the first 2.5, he looked spectacular.
Mehdi not going first. We've got 1 more round to go.
I don't know, the aggression that came from Capitan was just, I think, just a little bit more. You know, nice two right hands landed by Zatout, though, and he went to the body right there. But that was just kind of
round where Mehdi almost went down. The knees buckled momentarily. He came back well, though, in the fourth round. Maybe just lost the fourth round, but he's still here. I mean, even 39-38 after 4 in favor of Capitan.
So if Zatout wins this round,
if Zatout wins this round, unofficially it would be a draw, but you do have to give a winner in one Super Series. So, you know, if the aggression keeps up from Capitan, it may come down to that.
Yeah, Zatout's looking tired, though.
And Capitan calling him forward. He wants that brawl. Hands are low on Capitan, but it doesn't seem as if Mehdi can capitalize.
Can't count Mehdi out, though. He still looks fresh. Not as fresh as Capitan, though, but he's definitely a veteran. He knows what needs to be done in these final 3 minutes right here. And he needs to go with that right hand. I like the work he did with it in the fourth round. I want to see more of the right hand coming from Zatout.
Zatout's got to be careful. He knows he almost caught the kick then. I think one more of those, and Olivier could be tipping into the back pocket. Olivier wants to see more action, as do we in the final round. Doing the running man here is Capitan.
And he does not want to go home and think about what could have been done in this final round. He's got to put it all out there right now, because Capitan is dancing. I think Capitan believes he's far ahead, and that's why we're kind of seeing the showboating here, because he believes he has a significant lead, and this round doesn't count so much. But Zatout's still in it, though. Nice left hand landed by Zatout.
This is why I'm a big... I favour the open scoring system, Dragon. It would be so good if the guys could see their scores on the big screen between rounds and know where they're at, know how close the fight is. Outside leg kick. Mehdi Zatout counters nicely through a little knee on the inside. 1 minute, 8 remaining, 5th and final round of this battle for the Bantamweight Kickboxing Championship of the world.
Well, this is something you see in the stadiums a lot. When an athlete really believes they have a significant lead, they take their foot off the gas in the final round because A, they don't want to hurt their opponent because they believe they've already won, and B, they want to allow them to continue to fight again.
I wonder if Capitan has sort of suckered Mehdi into believing that he's losing this fight, whereas, as we said, we unofficially have Mehdi only 1 point behind.
I believe that Mehdi knows how close this is, and we're seeing his aggression trying to come out here, throwing the shots. He said, hey, I got you there in the body. I got you. Let's do it. You got 30 seconds. Put it out there. Mehdi, you can still do this.
He can indeed. There's the catch and counter. Be careful. Quick look to his corner. 16 seconds now, as Mehdi Zatout got something left here. High check from Capitan. Switch round kick from Capitan. We are going to the judges for this World Championship bout. Not a lot in the final round, I'm going to say. 49-48 to Capitan.
That's pretty close, man. That was a significant shot. Little skip forward Superman punch there. Landed with like the palm of the glove, though. Didn't quite turn the knuckles over. But Zatout was in this, man. You said you were surprised to see him there in the
The chairman and CEO of One Championship, Mr. Chatri Sitjotong. And now, ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds of battle, we turn now to the judges' scorecards. All 3 judges have scored this contest in favor of your winner by unanimous decision.